Hello and welcome back to HWLRADIO.com. You're here with your main man, Hollywood, and I'm back with a Hurricane Florence update. The latest catastrophic flooding headed to Carolinas. 40 inches of possible rain is the headline, but I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, 40 fucking inches of rain? I hope that's not in one damn spot. But golly, that's like they need the damn Noah's Ark in that motherfucker to even survive that. So if you there, man, you definitely need to go ahead and get on out of there. It don't sound good, but here we go. Hurricane Florence, dubbed the storm of a lifetime by the National Weather Service, is expected to bring catastrophic flooding to the Carolinas. Forecasters are warning that Florence could dump as much as 40 inches of rain in North Carolina alone, but the storm now may not officially make landfall until the weekend, giving residents more time to evacuate. Florence is a dangerous Category 5 hurricane Wednesday morning with maximum sustained winds of 130 miles per hour. The path and intensity and timing of the storm is likely to keep changing through the day Wednesday, but the latest forecast from the National Weather Service shows Florence will no longer be close to reaching Category 5 status. That is with winds of 145 miles per hour. Hurricane Florence is continuing to be a major threat to the Carolinas as well as the Mid-Atlantic. I think that we've seen overnight is a shift south. Brock Long, the minister of the Federal Emergency Management Agency, said in an interview Wednesday on Good Morning America. He added the trend is it's continuing to dip south. The question is whether it will continue to do that today, and this is a highly dynamic situation that requires constant monitoring. The latest trajectory shows Florence beginning to slow down during the day Thursday. That's when it will begin to encounter friction from land and weaken significantly. Because of that slowdown, rainfall totals will be even higher than previously forecast. The southeast coast of Carolina could see as much as 40 inches of rain, in line with the catastrophic flooding caused last year in the Houston area by Hurricane Harvey. This will likely be the storm of a lifetime for portions of the Carolina coast, and that's saying a lot given the impacts we've seen from Hurricanes Diana, Hugo, Fran, Bonnie, Floyd, and Matthew, according to one National Weather Service meteorologist in Wilmington, North Carolina. I can't emphasize enough the potential for unbelievable damage from wind, storm surge, and inland flooding with this storm. President Donald Trump wrote on Twitter that the storm is looking even bigger than anticipated, but the federal government is supplied and ready. Hurricane Florence is looking. In a subsequent video message posted to Twitter, Trump implored residents to get out of the storm's way and listen to your local representative. They say it's about as big as they've seen coming to this country, certainly to the East Coast, as they've ever seen, he said. We're fully prepared, food, medical, everything you can imagine. We are ready, but despite that, bad things can happen when you're talking about a storm this size. It's called Mother Nature. You never know, but we know. As many as 1.7 million people have been ordered to evacuate across South Carolina, North Carolina, and Virginia. Federal, state, and local officials urge residents to heed those warnings. Today is your last day to get out of the areas that have been placed under evacuation orders, Long said on GMA on Good Morning America. If you don't do it now, your time is going to be running out, and once the impacts of this storm start to come in, it's going to be very difficult for first responders to get to you. Long, a North Carolina native who lived through Hurricane Hugo in 1989, said Florence will also bring life-threatening storm surge wherever it makes landfall. This is going to be a big hit with storm surge at the coast. He said people do not live and survive to tell the tale about what their experience is like with storm surge. It's the most deadly part of the hurricane that comes in. It causes the most amount of destruction. North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper on Tuesday cautioned that high winds and floodwaters could knock power out for several days. We'll be asking people to prepare their emergency kit, he said. Get food, water. If there are medications they may need, pull together their important documents and make a plan for your pets. Also understand that a lot of people are going to be without power probably for several days, if not longer. Many people were already on the road Tuesday. If they say leave, leave, said Jennifer Forte, who was in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina on Tuesday and headed toward Greenville. And my job is closed. I work for the government. They've closed. The schools closed until Friday, so there's no reason to stay really. As millions head out of the area, resources like the Red Cross are preparing to deal with the disaster. This is extremely serious, Maj Ken Morris with the Salvation Army Disaster Response Team told ABC News. We've got a number of volunteers, actually. We've got over 3 million volunteers across the nation that can help us, but we need our partners in missions. Folks have come through wonderfully in the past and again in non-affected areas. We got canteens coming in. It's like an accordion. As this thing increases, we increase our resources. So, as you can see, this motherfucking thing ain't playing, and if you ain't listening to them, you need to listen to me, and you need to get the fuck up out of there. Go to your this is a good time to go visit some family out of town. Matter of fact, this is the damn best time. And fuck all that, I don't think I'm out there. Man, you better make sure motherfuckers is there. Yeah, you better go to some real people's house. Go to the family that got it, because you gonna need it. Because right now, man, fuck all that. I ain't got it, nigga. You need to get you enough gas, that Cash App. You got all kinds of little weird shit to get motherfucking money straight to you. And you better tell them you need this amount of money to jump on the highway and floor your motherfucking car to them. Because this is Wednesday, so it's expected to hit tomorrow. And when that motherfucker hit, just think about this. 40 inches of rain, ain't no motherfucker heard about that shit. I don't even think New Orleans got 40 inches of rain, and that motherfucker was flooded out. So y'all need to get the hell up out of there. Any of the states that they talking about. That's going to be the show for today. So make sure you go over to HWLRADIO.com, download the radio station app. Matter of fact, y'all can play it while y'all headed out of town, and you ain't got to worry about shit changing over the county lines and shit. You know, I used to hate that with terrestrial radio, how, you know, every state you go to, you got to switch and find a station. You ain't got to do that on there. And also, it's commercial-free, ad-free, just straight music. All new shit for you. You'll find out, I guarantee you, by the time you make it to where you're going, you're about to find a new song that you love, a new artist that you like. And, you know, just go over, check out the sponsors page, and make sure you evacuate the area that they tell you to evacuate. Fuck all that shit, because it ain't worth your life. You can get it back. You can get it back later. Especially if you insured. Even if you ain't insured, man, fuck that shit. It ain't worth your damn life. And I'm out. And remember, go to the family member that got it house, because you gonna need it. You're not gonna have your job. The money's not gonna be coming in. And man, you're going to hate to be going to some family house where you're a burden on a motherfucker that ain't even hardly getting it over on for their damn self. I don't know. But states sure need to start looking out with little jobs and shit and getting rooms open for jobs, because these people going to need that. Or they going to need that government money. So y'all will get that money together, because they going to need something. And I'm out.